So in this video, we're going to be talking about the most controversial shoe in the skateboarding industry right now. It is like the Nike of 2010. You guessed it, the Kariumas. So whenever I was growing up, my favorite shoe was the Janowskis. Like, that was my go-to shoe. I've had like maybe like 8, 9, 10 pairs of them, and I made custom ones too. But I could never find a skate shoe after that I truly enjoyed until the Shanes came out, which the Shanes were like the better version of the Janowski because they had the little lace things that prevented your laces from ripping. And then after that, I was going through different Adidas's and other shoes, and like I had a hard time finding the right shoe because I would get a lot of foot pain. And then I discovered the Cariuma. I decided to hop on the wave like everybody else in the skateboarding industry. Like, this shoe is everywhere. This is the thick insole that it comes with. Compared to that Nike, Janowski, whatever bullshit, this is an amazing thing. Like, I truly love this insole. Like, heel bruises went bye-bye for me. And then I guess like towards about 6 months into the shoe, yeah, you probably shouldn't skate your shoes that long, but I try to make my shoes last as long as possible. So I made these shoes last about 6 months with me skating about 3-4 times a week for about 2 hours a day. On the weekends, it'd be a little bit heavier for maybe like 6-7 hours. But these shoes lasted actually 6 months with me skating that much in them, with consistently learning new tricks and whatever. These shoes were actually so amazing. Now, after 6 months, these shoes did start to wear down and they were starting to get hard to skate. I did notice that I would get a lot of heel bruises towards the end, and you know, the bottom blew out. So in this video, we're gonna be going over how these Kariumas do as far as doing the 4 kickflip tests, which is gonna be regular, fakie, switch, and nollie. We're gonna see how those go, and then from there, we're gonna take it to the park and try to get a couple tricks in and see how well these shoes break in. And then after the session, I'll show you guys how the shoes look after those 2-3 hours of skating. So the kickflip test went smoothly. Like, all 4 kickflips worked out perfectly, and these shoes feel so amazing. I had a heel bruise for like a month, and I actually don't feel it for the first time, so that's insane. We're at River Oak Skate Park right now, which is my home skate park, and we're gonna skate this ledge right here, this mani pad and the ramp, and try to break in these shoes a little bit more. So after 2 to 3 hours of skating, this is what the shoe looks like. There's some minor scuffs and some rubber missing, but honestly, these shoes broke in so quick. Normally, I would actually have to microwave my shoes for about 15 to 20 seconds. That way the shoe can actually mold to my feet better. I remember back in the day as a kid, my dad would hate whenever I would do that. And I would use his microwave and just throw my shoes in there and just hope that they would like mold to my feet better. But that's not the case with these shoes. And my dad would have saved a huge headache if these shoes came out back in the day. It's been a week now since I got these shoes, and after that first session, I actually used these shoes as like a daily shoe for a few days where I would go to the store in them. Just kind of like an everyday shoe, just so they'll break in a little bit more. I can say after all the walking around I did and skating the parks for about 3 hours this week, these shoes are just completely broken in and ready for some action.